Dean Davison, liveweatherblogs.com meteorologist here. Overnight outlook with a storm update. We're taking a look here. We have winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, winter storm watches here across the Midwest, and then we have winter storm warnings now. Ice storm expected here in the east. And this thing's going to project itself up the coast, and we're going to have more issues here in the Delaware Valley, including Virginia, and we're going to have those issues coming in towards Monday through Wednesday, but we're going to start with the ice storm that's going to happen here in the South United States. Into the early morning into tomorrow, we're going to see Texas through Mississippi. We're going to have that area of ice. This is all going to project itself to the east as it goes along. The low scoots, it'll start going up the coast. We're talking about parts of Norfolk. We're going to get into that later. Parts of central Virginia, Macon, Georgia. That all area is going to scoot along the coast, and when we get into day 3, we move further into Virginia, and I wouldn't be surprised parts of New Jersey and then parts of Massachusetts as we go along. A little bit of mixing coming in. So we got snow. We go to northern Texas, part of Arkansas, and then here in the Midwest, you can see that big bullseye snow accumulations. Day 2, you see we have parts of Tennessee, North Carolina going up towards Roanoke, Virginia, and also in the Midwest. And day 3 up further in the Northeast. So like I said, you're going to have that snow all along. This is 4 inches about 4 inches here on the projections. Let me move along here with this system, and you can see how this all starts projecting itself and starting itself up, and it cranks up as it goes towards the coast, and this will project some snow and ice here into the mid-Atlantic states. Then we get the low then cranking off North Carolina coast, second low here to the west, getting this trough, which is going to cause more snow in Roanoke, along the mountains on the lee side, called lee side convergence. People have been asking, why you think Roanoke's going to have snow. Well, that's one of the reasons why we're going to have that northeasterly flow bump against the mountains and cause heavier snow right along the Blue Ridge. So there's my answer to anybody that has questions on my snowfall totals for Roanoke. And then it'll move to the north and start bombing out, and that's going to cause some issues here. New Jersey, Delaware, and then up through Massachusetts, and we continue this on, and it moves out to the coast and out to sea before a high pressure builds in. Level 0 NAM is in. You can see here's the moisture across the south. You have some ice and some snow starting to fill it up. At 48 hours, start seeing it slow, maybe trying to form, starting to take shape, and more moisture here in the south. Before, you're really seeing not much of a deviance from where you get the cold air punching down, which is cold air damming, which will include to help a little bit keep it all snow in the mountainous regions. North Carolina will definitely get some snow at this point. Then this drops start kicking in with the low. You get a wide area of moisture come across. You see that punch south and west. That's the cold air damming. This will all start filling in here. The low tries to develop. All will fill in this whole area with snow, and then project from there to move to the northeast and start hitting Philadelphia in that area. 48 hours on the GFS, you can see the moisture content's there. By hour 60, you can see where the line is. There's get some icing in this area. Snow starting to fill in the Roanoke. 72 hours, we're going to have a filling of snow. Let's crank itself up, move to the northeast, and then out to sea. But it'll be close enough to Philadelphia and areas along the northeast coast to give it an ice against snowfall. And they are cold. 23 Martinsville, 24 Danville, 22 Smith Mountain Lake, 21 Lynchburg, 20 Roanoke, 12 Blacksburg, 10 Galax, 12 Wytheville, 12 Bristol, 12 Bluefield, 16 Lewisburg, 7 Hot Springs. Ugh, cold as that is going to be cold. And national temperatures 39, Seattle 38, Portland 54, Los Angeles 57, Phoenix 34, Santa Fe 55, Houston 53, New Orleans 64, Miami 21, Kansas City 32, Tulsa 7, Minneapolis. Severe weather threats, far south Texas, Brownsville area. Tornado probabilities are there. Hail and wind, main threats of tornado and wind damage. And then that'll get in areas like New Orleans for tomorrow. Roanoke Valley forecast storm is coming. 13 degrees overnight, 32 Sunday. 16 overnight Sunday night, Monday, you better get ready. That's when the snow comes in. Won't be surprised to see a winter storm watch and warning go up soon for the area. Snow 31, wintry mixed, maybe some sleet mixed in, and that's 26. Snow and sleet on Tuesday, 30. Before Wednesday comes along, you get 32, and 19 on Wednesday night. And in the amounts that I adjusted now with the new information, Atlanta 5 to 10, I kept that same. 6 to 10 Asheville, 5 to 8 North Carolina. Still might come down a little bit on the snowfall totals. 5 to 10 Roanoke, I just lowered these a little bit, not a whole lot though. 3 to 6 Norfolk with ice, and then the ice here 6 to 10 now up in DC, and 7 to 12 in Philly. They could get really slammed if we get a nice bombing out system. And looking at the latest computer runs, that's why I have the projection a little bit higher for the DC and Philly area. And the Triad region forecast. Raleigh has already stepped on it. This is the Triad. Sunny tomorrow, 36, 34, snow. Snow on Monday night. Then we're going to go change to freezing rain and freezing drizzle, which is going to be a mess in Raleigh. This is going to, like I said, keep the snow totals a little bit further down the Triad, but not much. And then you get into 35 on Wednesday, clearing out. But you're going to take some time to fall out. So the storm is coming here for the south, and we want you to stay with liveweatherblogs.com for the latest information. For liveweatherblogs.com, this is meteorologist Dean Davis, and have a great night, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.